A woman by the name of Perla Morales was captured on Saturday, March 3rd, and detained by plainclothes or by civilian-looking agents of the United States' Customs and Border Protection Agency. She has been in their custody ever since, and yesterday, after video showing her capture went viral, the CBP in San Diego released a statement saying that she was a member and an organizer of a transnational criminal human smuggling organization operating out of San Diego. And this is a significant charge. And to most people, it sounds like if someone had this said about them, they'd be charged and treated like a criminal. But the CBP, despite the fact that they have detained her and are currently in the process of trying to have her removed from the country, are not really treating her like a criminal because they haven't actually charged her with any crimes. This is despite the fact that alien smuggling is generally considered to be an aggravated felony under U.S. immigration law. And if someone is found guilty of an aggravated felony and they are a removable alien, they're generally put on the list to be removed. They're generally subjected to removal proceedings in addition to serving out whatever sentence they are given as a part of the actual aggravated felony. That matters because if you just try to deport someone without charging them with any crimes and they're a removable alien, then you put them in front of a immigration judge. The immigration judge hears their case, but they are not given legal representation like they would be if you charge them with a crime. And that's because the Constitution treats the criminal and civil courts differently. There are different standards that are applied to both, and there are different expectations in both. That is very significant in this case, just as it is in many cases of immigrants who've been detained by ICE or by the CBP. If you want justice in this case, regardless of whether you believe Perla was guilty or not, it makes sense to question why she isn't being charged with a crime, especially given the specifics of what she's been accused of by San Diego's field office of the CBP. People have questions right now, and a lot of these questions matter. It's easy to just write her off as being guilty, and it's easy to think that if she's here without papers, which is what she was actually detained for according to the CBP, then this colors how we look at this case. But at the end of the day, given what she was actually accused of in a formal press release, which I'll be linking in the description down below, by the CBP, it makes sense to wonder why she isn't being charged with any actual crimes. It makes sense to wonder why she isn't being put in a criminal court and why she isn't being tried as a criminal. These are rational questions to have, and it's important that the CBP actually answer them respectfully and honestly, and it's important that we demand transparency and accountability from them, because to many people, myself included, this looks very suspicious, and I personally am of the inclination that there was something wrong that happened in this detainment. I suspect that there is some cover-up that's going on. Maybe that Perla Morales shouldn't have been detained in the first place, and that what's going on right now is an attempt to save face by the CBP. But because of the fact that this video went viral, we are asking the right questions. One of the greater problems that has been exposed in this case is that when a video doesn't go viral, it's difficult for us to demand accountability from the CBP and from ICE and from other agencies that are involved in this. It's frustrating. And it shouldn't just be because there's a video of it that's gone viral that we're asking these questions and that we're outraged and that we're demanding better from government agencies. But at the end of the day, at the very least, we can possibly help Perla. This is a frustrating topic, and I would love to know your opinions of it. I'm going to be providing several links in the description down below, including links to articles that I've written about ICE and about the CBP and about Perla, and I'm also going to be including other fantastic commentary by other people, and I'm going to be including descriptions of the differences between the civil courts and the criminal courts that matter in this particular case. I hope that this video has been educational. I didn't want to make this emotional because not every single case like this in the future or in the past either will be or has been as well documented as this one was. And I don't want people to only care because this went viral. That's a frustrating problem to me. We should care about the fact that families are being ripped apart just because they're being ripped apart, not because of how well documented any particular case is. I hope that you guys have a great weekend, and I hope that you continue paying attention to this issue.